what's up guys, for coming at you with a brand new Magic the Gathering video, and rather than doing a deck profile or anything like that in this video, we're just going to do a little bit of a discussion going over some of the new cards I've acquired for my collection and for my commander decks. I have recently received a bunch of really cool cards in the last couple of months, and I really wanted to do a video going through some of them, mostly because there's 2 or 3 particular cards I really wanted to show off in the video, because they're really, really cool. If you like this video, feel free to give it a like and leave a comment below with your favorite, most recent acquisition, whether it be Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, comic book even, anything like that would be really cool to talk about. Anything kind of nerdy or card game related. As well as that, feel free to sub to the channel as well if you like the content. Like I said, this is more of a chill video that I'm just doing for fun because I have a bit of time on my hands. So let's jump into the video, and hopefully you guys do enjoy looking at the cards. So, a lot of people who know me will know that I love slithers when it comes to Magic the Gathering. My love for slithers is probably on par with my love for harpies in Yu-Gi-Oh! And of course, not really talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! In this video, but of course, the Lost Art Harpy, uncensored Harpy cards coming out. I'm very, very excited for those. But of course, one of the things I've wanted for the longest time is to actually obtain the Slither Premium deck. Now, the funny story about the Slither Premium deck is I think it sells for about 350 sealed on the secondary market, if you're lucky. And I actually had the option to buy that at retail when it was retailing for 40 Australian dollars. But I have recently singled pretty much the entire thing, like obviously not multiple copies, but at least one of everything, and it works out to be financially a lot cheaper to do that. You guys know I have the Overlord and a bunch of the other stuff already, but the main benefit about buying the thing sealed is you actually get the custom spin down, which the premium decks actually had. Now, I managed to actually find the spin down, and this is what actually made me go out and single the rest of it, because I had the Overlord, and now I found this. Now, of course, I don't have the deck box, but at the end of the day, it's like I have the spin down, and the deck box gets damaged. At least you can use the spin down. So one thing that's really cool about this is all the premium decks had unique artwork on all their basics, and they were all foil. Now, obviously, these aren't worth a lot to a lot of people because they're not full art foil basics. They're just regular foil basics. And I think they sit around $1 each, which is perfectly fine. Like, I don't mind paying $1 for a foil land that looks this nice, especially as they do have that Slither symbol, which is the main reason why I really want to get it. But these are absolutely gorgeous. I'm so glad to have them. The deck also came with the Vivid lands, which I already had. The green one and the blue one. It had, of course, Ancient Ziggurat and Terramorphic Expanse, again with that Slither symbol, which is absolutely gorgeous. Then it had Rupture Spire as well. I've actually I see a lot of people play Rupture Spire in their Slither decks. I'm not sure if that's just because budgetary reasons or it has the Slither symbol, but there's obviously much better multicolor lands that you can play for that. It has a bunch of creatures, and we're just going to smash through them as quickly as we can, because there's quite a decent amount of Slither creatures I got from the deck. So we have Spine Slither, we have Acidic Slither, Fungus Slither, I think he was one of the more valuable ones. Crystalline Slither easily has one of the most expensive cards from the precon. Necrotic Slither, again, up there. Like, despite those 2 being uncommons, they do have decent value. We got Brood Slither, one of my favorite slithers. Heart Slither, in the more haste. Quick Slither, of course, gives them more flash. Hibernation Slither, very nice as well. Homing Slither with the tutor. Might Slither. So you can see also as we go through them, there is a nice variety of slithers from the 2 blocks that they were printed in. You know, you've got the Tempest block and then the Time Spiral block. As I think this was printed before the Shadow Mort, the Lorwyn block. Could be wrong about that. Metallic Slither, of course, one of the original slithers. Armor Slither, Clot Slither, Frenzy Slither, got Barb Slither, Fury Slither, Victoral Slither, Spectral Slither, Muscle Slither, Gemhide Slither. So, and then there has 3 spells that was also picked up from it, which is Pedro Dredging is one, which is kind of like a much older version of the card from Modern Horizons. It has the slithers on it, and the flavor text is the slither calls its chosen or something, I don't know. But it returns 2 creatures of the same type for 2 mana. Like, this costs 4 and gets you 3, but like 2 for 2 is better, right? I also had Wild Pair and one of my favorite draw spells in the entire game, Distant Melody. Nice Una reference, and obviously draws you a lot of cards if you're playing a tribal deck. Other Slither cards we've got recently. I'm not sure if I've had her in a video before, but I picked up an English Slither Queen very recently. So ecstatic to get an English Slither Queen. I picked up an Unclaimed Territory, the foil premium, the league promo. The Sinew Slither from the Mystery Booster foil. Of course, if you guys haven't seen Mystery Booster, right, it was pretty crazy. Actually, are you guys thinking of getting the Mystery Booster once it gets re-released? I know the prices are going up. Do you still think it's worth it? Let me know in the comments below. And then, of course, we have the Harmonic Slither and the Mana Weft Slither. So, next up, quickly talking about dragons. 2 new dragons for the collection. With Palladium Morris. I believe this is Legends. Can't remember. I know she wasn't too expensive where I got her from. We have Karthus, Mystery Booster reprint. Good things got reprinted. This thing was very expensive. Quickly going to take a look at fairies, and then we're going to take a look at the Chandra stuff. And then, of course, the Chandra stuff is pretty bulky, like the Slithers. First off, we have 2 Fairy Rogue tokens. So we have the Lorwyn, the Morningtide Fairy Rogue. And then we have the blue-black Fairy Rogue that Una makes. I really should have got the one from, this is from one of the Masters sets, and I should have got the one from the original printing. It wasn't too much difference in the price, but it's nice to finally have those. We have the Secret Lair Una, Queen of the Fae from International Women's Day. Very, very nice falling on this one, so it does match the Bitter Blossom, as I do have the Secret Lair Bitter Blossom. Now I got the Secret Lair Una. It's the main reason why I got it. Although I am still a bit upset that the Bitter Blossom isn't foil, but the Bitter Blossom artwork is absolutely gorgeous. Say what you will about the Secret Lairs, the artwork is actually beautiful. We've got Fairy Conclave from the Urza block. Very nice original printing. I got a Clever Impersonator. I know this isn't worth too much money. It is from the Commander set, but hey, it's still a good card nonetheless. Revel in Riches, not too valuable, I don't think, but does go well with the Alayla deck with Smothering Tide. And then 2 semi-high end items, of course, Rhystic Study and Mystic Remora. Mystic Remora, like, not super high end, it's just hard to get. And then, of course, Rhystic Study being the non-Mystery Booster. Of course, the Mystery Booster reprint was absolutely ecstatic and fantastic because it actually brought a lot more of these out of people's collections. Like, people were willing to move these now that it wasn't, it was easier to get other copies. And then we're going to finish the video off with the Chandra and other Planeswalker bulk. So first off, we have the From the Vaults Chandra Fire of Kaladesh. Very, very nice. I actually wanted, when I got this, I actually managed to, when that was in the mail, I actually managed to track down the San Diego Comic-Con Chandra Fire of Kaladesh. This is absolutely gorgeous. So they did these, I think it was 2015, whenever Magic Origins came out. When was it? Yeah, 2015. This was 2015, San Diego Comic-Con. Definitely one of the nicer Comic-Con Chandras. I know there's the Zombie Chandra, which I'm trying to get a hands on at the moment. As well as you had the Torch of Defiance. The Torch of Defiance promos don't actually look that nice in my opinion. And then there's another Chandra. I think it's Pyromaster that has the same style as this. So I'm looking into getting these. I really just wanted to show this off in the video because this is absolutely gorgeous. We have a bunch of artist signed cards. So we have Chandra Pyromaster that's signed. 2 foil Chandra Nolars that were signed. So one from core set 11, one from core set 10. So I think I have a copy of that card from every set it's been printed in now. A foil Chandra Acolyte of Flame. This is before the reprint. I got her, so she's probably dropped a bit in price. Incinerate from the Chandra J Stool deck. Does have nice artwork of Chandra there. A foil Collective Defiance. Pretty worthless, but it's a nice card, foil Chandra card. We have a Braid of Fire, and that's a foreign one. I believe this is a Spanish one. Or Italian, I can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, it's nice nonetheless. This, of course, not the Mystery Booster reprint. The Mystery Booster reprint for Wheel of Fate. It wasn't too much of an expensive card, it was just hard to get. A promo Light Up the Stage, very, very nice. F&M promo Light Up the Stage. I think that card definitely dropped in value a lot, but that's perfectly fine. This card is fantastic. Spineback Knoll from Lorwyn, so that's a good hideaway card. Howling Mine. I'm not sure what set this is from. It's from 1995, so I'm not sure if that's, if you guys can let me know what set this is from, but let me know in the comments below, but this is actually really, really nice. I think it might be revised or unlimited. It's probably not revised. It's probably unlimited. I want to say it's unlimited, but I don't know. I don't know much about the older Magic sets. Foil Wafers Bauble. Nahiri the Harbinger, which I got because I really like Nahiri, and I actually want to try putting together a Nahiri tribal deck, the same way that I did Chandra, and the same way I'm planning for Nissa. The problem with the Nissa and Nahiri tribal is their commanders, their legendary creatures are monocolored. And if you don't know, all the Nahiris obviously are Boros, apart from the commander, and all the Nissas are mono-green, except for the one Simic Nissa. Of course, we do have the Nissa Vastwood Seer as well. Actually ended up getting 2 Vastwood Seers now, so that's quite nice. And just to finish off the video, we have the Nissa vs Obnixilis dual deck. You do get the very nice alternate artworks for Nissa Voice of Zendikar and Obnixilis Reignited. Now, I've done a lot of, obviously, with the not being able to go to card shops at the moment. This is actually a really fun buy because it's 2 really good decks to play against each other. And I like, if I could, I'd get the Chandra Jace dual deck to play them against each other and then mix them around. And I've been messing around with these and the Arch Enemy decks. The Nicol Bolas Arch Enemy decks. And I've definitely been having a lot of fun with these. But these 2 alt artwork Planeswalkers are nice. And I mentioned this in the video if I do end up uploading it. The deck boxes can't hold sleeve cards, which is a bit of a shame considering that the Arch Enemy deck boxes could hold sleeves, but maybe that was a criticism that Wizards heard from us, because I know the most recent intro decks can hold sleeved cards as well, so it's weird, right? But anyway, guys, that is it for the video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this little more of a chill video. Like I said, if you enjoy it, feel free to leave a like and a comment. And subscribe to the channel as well if you like the content on the channel. I am going to be talking about some more Yu-Gi-Oh stuff soon. I want to do a video talking about the Lost Art promos that are coming out. So if you guys stay keen for that, if you are into the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you for the next video.